I don't want to be the only person left in the horror movie.
Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to Radio D&D on the Practical Heroes Network.
I'm James Landoff, the Dungeon Master, aka Mr. Mayor.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I play Mirai.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I play Marcus.
I'm Casey, and I play B.
I'm Ethan, and I play Zephyr.
Now, roll that recap.
Hey there, all you fine fellows. You're listening to 98.3 The Drop. After the destruction caused by the Worldquake, the Lonely Hearts received a mission from their favorite potion maker, Ellie. Their mission was to re-establish one of her teleportation circles that was lost during the disaster. However, the location was particularly difficult to get to, and the Blades would have to descend the depths of the ocean to reach it. Their vessel and their pilot, McBucket, awaited them at the waterport, though the integrity of the vessel and the sanity of their pilot were more than concerning. Nevertheless, they accepted the mission. Before they reached what Ellie referred to as the point of inversion, they were attacked by a massive creature that guarded the depths. Manning their posts, they succeeded in escaping its grasp. Entering the point of inversion, the gang experienced changes in gravity before it was inverted entirely. Reorienting themselves, they arrived in a strange oceanic cave with light shining through its tunnels. They also saw a small gnome that bore resemblance to B, only older. Following the gnome, they realized all too late it was an illusion, meant to lure them into the caves where they were met by an otherworldly presence.
So last time we left off, you guys were confronted by what you saw as their name tag, the Lantern Mage, which you're not sure what that means at the moment. But first, we start with a quick scene. We see Ellie in her office, busy writing something on her desk, and Fitz knocks on the door. She allows him to come in, and yeah, he looks a little nervous. He's like, "Hey, Ellie, you seen those guys that came into the factory the other day? I just was curious where they had gotten to." And yeah, she gives him a curious look, like, "Why do you care?" Glancing down at the piece of paper Halo wrote, where Fitz's name is among them with a gold amount next to it, and she says, I'm sure they'll be along. Though I was curious, Fitz, you seem to be a bit distracted as of late. Is anything bothering you?" At which point he gets very nervous. He's like, no, Miss Ellie, actually I got to get back on the floor. The boys can't function without me. And he scampers away, and she gives him a side eye as he leaves, and her eyes linger on the paper. She seems to make a quick or think over a decision, and we hear her say, "McBucket, this is Ellie. I was wondering how the expedition was going." "Oh, it's going great, Ellie. The Blades just went ahead and did a little bit of recon. I'm here with the guppy," and we see her face pale slightly. "You mean they're going ahead?" Yep, seems so. Should have this place up and running for you." And she just like sets her pen down lightly, and she says, "Oh dear." And that's when we come back to you guys as you see the scene before you, which I will re-describe. So there is this shadowy cloaked figure. They have this plain mask with this sort of like purplish amethyst gem at the center of it. And behind them, embedded into the ceiling/walls, is this impossibly large opalescent sphere, shimmering with a spectrum of colors. And you watch as the illusion of the gnomish woman vanishes before you, and you hear the crackling of electric as 3 jellyfish surround this individual. Let me go ahead and also for questions regarding the map, you will notice that there are these darker areas. Those are pits, so you can basically like fall down into them or duck into them. And then also seemingly there are clusters of pure diamond embedded in the walls and parts of the floors in some locations. But yeah, before we take any hostile actions, the figure kind of cocks their head at you. You watch as the unknown aberrations, I've been calling them, their tentacles start to spark with electricity, but the figure holds up their hand as they cease immediately. And they kind of regard you beneath their mask.
Okay, good. No hostile actions yet. And it actually unhostile actions, it seems. Okay. I'm gonna move. Can I move? Is this okay?
We're not in initiative yet, so
Okay.
as long as you don't take any hostile actions, you are free to move about as you please.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
As
gonna
long as
move
you
a
just
little bit.
don't teleport to the other end of the room.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I don't think I can do that.
Well, I mean,
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of like Mariah's going to approach and like hold her hands up a little bit and just be like, we don't want to fight. We're just looking around.
Okay. Does anyone have anything to add to that?
Marcus is covering her as she goes in.
She's just kind of like, we'll leave peacefully. Like we'll just go. If you let us go, we'll go, and we won't bother you.
If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, you should be good at that.
I don't want to say anything, whether I am or not.
I mean, that's a nat 20. So yeah, the figure kind of nods at you, and you hear them in a sort of whispery voice. I cannot allow you to leave. However, if you were to want to escape this world of yours, you can come with me.
Am I the only one that hears this, or does everybody hear this?
So everyone hears this, but it's definitely being projected into your mind. And as they say this, they kind of look at you all and examine your face for reactions. As they look at you, they say, obviously, being here, you know what lies before you. And if you know, then I cannot allow you to leave.
Actually, I kind of have to say that we actually don't know what this is. Actually, we were just kind of put here, sent here to do a little recon. We saw the little ghost gnome, and we followed it because it looked really cool. So I actually, she's like gonna point to the stuff. I actually don't know what any of this is. None of us do. We just, it's just a job.
Yeah, so they kind of cock their head at you, surprised with that, 31 persuasion check. They don't accuse you or think you are being deceptive in any way. But yeah, you can see a sort of hesitation. Since you know what lies here, though you do not know its nature, others like you may follow. This I cannot allow.
Well, I mean, I could promise you that, I'm not going to tell anybody And I don't think any of us would, just kind of like looking back and like indicating to everybody else. So yeah.
Even know where we are. I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, I feel like it could be easily forgotten by all of us, actually. So we could just back away and leave. And no harm, no foul. We don't know what this is. Probably couldn't even give anybody directions on how to get here, honestly. So it seems like we're all kind of squared away then. Yeah?
So one of the jellyfish, their tendrils will start zapping, and the individual proceeds. I can see all of you have remarkable potential. I fear if you made your way here once, you may do it again. As I've said, this I cannot allow. Due to your potential, though, I see it as a waste to simply squander that.
Thanks, but I already have a job.
So you said if we wanted to leave this world, how do you mean? Like, if we wanted to go with you?
They simply outstretch their hand in your direction, though do not move from their location.
No, that is not a whole answer. No.
You'll actually watch as they look at you. This jellyfish will kind of drift like a balloon out of the way to make room for you.
Oh, this is really tempting to get close. Well, I mean,
you can also see that they're can everyone see the sort of like purpley aura around them?
Yeah.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
So affixed to a staff is this makeshift lantern, though it is like spherical in nature, and it is emitting this almost sickening to look at purple violet light.
Okay. So the that doesn't really, it doesn't really describe what you mean by leaving this world. Leaving this world, going somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure. Also, I mean, what is this thing? Since you're not going to let us go, you might as well just tell us, right?
They seem to think about it for a second, come to the conclusion that there's probably no harm in telling you. You wish to know what lies before you. And they'll sort of like gesture ostentatiously behind them.
Oh yeah, definitely. For
Yep.
sure.
So interested.
What you see is merely the shell of a great being, a being which its life is the center of your very world.
Like a turtle?
Less like a turtle, more like an infant, a child.
Like an eggshell.
I'm sure you have felt it awakening.
Oh yeah, we there was like an earthquake, a world quake. Everything shook.
The individual will nod slowly. If you can imagine the destruction caused by it merely shifting in its sleep, what would become of your world when it was born?
I'm sorry, are you trying to make sure it gets born?
It is inevitable.
Well, that does feel like a small problem. Little
Yeah,
bit of a conflict of interest for us, I guess.
Yeah, we kind of live here.
Precisely why I'm offering you to come with me.
But where? Where are you going, and where could we be, and what would it be like, and would we even be together? And in these
Go
bodies.
back or
I suppose you would just have to trust or face your own destruction. Your
God.
choice.
God, this is so tempting. I really want to
You did not.
Yep.
I'm gonna need you to not be so vague. Like, where are we going, buddy?
I'm B. You could make a persuasion check if you want.
Okay.
give yourself guidance, B, for the love of all that is
Can I
holy in
give-
this world.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, you could have been casting this spell while everyone else is talking. That's fine.
Persuasion?
Yep, persuasion.
Oh my god. Oh, 16, and that's
Yeah.
what's
And
the
then add the D4.
D4? 18.
And 18, pretty good.
Wow.
Some refer to it as the Great Sea, the origins of everything.
Question. These diamond things that are kind of sticking out, are they still giving off stuff?
Yes, they are still giving off this sort of mist that lingers in the air and drifts towards this large opalescent sphere.
Marcus would like to move towards it because the lantern man's not being very helpful.
Okay.
He wants to try and put his hand into the mist.
So putting your hand into the mist, it actually there's no way to describe this sensation, but it feels enriching, almost like increasing your vitality. From the mere touch of the mist, you feel slight vitality restored to you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Maybe like a couple of wrinkles vanish from your face.
Oh,
Mark's had to
And
glow up.
you feel like slightly younger, in fact.
oh. Do any of these crystals feel loose?
No, they do not. And as you try to wiggle them out, the mage kind of like look at you impatiently. I will say that now that you're up close, you will see at the base of the crystal cluster is a small hole, almost like something lived inside of it.
Lived in the crystals?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
How
not-
big is this hole?
It is small sized. Well, actually, I guess it would be considered tiny.
Also, we can't put B in it. Got it.
No.
Would you say it's like slightly larger than fist sized? Would there might be some kind of, I don't know, any kind of precious stones on the inside of it?
The entire cluster is comprised of diamond.
Hmm.
I'd say it was roughly fist sized, yeah.
Okay.
And as you sort of like tinker a little bit with the crystal cluster, the individual continues. I cannot reside here long. If you want to make your decision, make it quick.
If we go, could we come back?
If you were to come with me, you would have no reason to come back.
Would we
Do
be
you?
able to survive there? If we're talking about going to the sea, we all become ribbons of light.
Not if you are given the blessing. However,
What do you? Oh,
I
sorry.
cannot give that myself. You must seek the Elder Storm.
The elder what?
The Elder Storm.
I don't know, you guys. It's like kind of tempting, right? But what if we don't get the? What if we don't get the blessing?
Quick question: do you know an Ellie?
The individual shakes their head.
Do you want to do a team huddle?
Yeah, team huddle, team huddle.
You're gonna do a team huddle.
Yeah, team huddle.
Okay.
Okay.
You all
Okay.
wanna get together in like fireball range and do a team huddle?
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds
Cluster.
reasonable to me.
Yeah, so it seems like a great idea to get all together within fireball range.
Yeah,
All right,
let's all shoot
Zephyr,
the same
come over.
fireball.
All right, everyone, yeah, go ahead and move your tokens where you'd like to be.
Come on, Zephyr. Come on over here.
I'm on
Where'd
top
you guys
of
go?
Battlebee.
Oh, there you guys are. I can't see because it's dynamic lighting. Okay.
Okay, so you guys begin huddling.
We
Okay.
wrap our arms around each other. We're just
Okay.
like
yeah,
team
Bucket's
huddle.
there for some reason.
What'd you say, James?
I said Bucket's there for some reason.
Where did you even come from?
He's
How
not,
did you
he's not actually there. He's not
Oh
actually
my
there. Shush, shush.
gosh.
He's here in
No,
our
he's
hearts.
there.
So do any of us know what the Great Sea is?
What other sea do we know of?
The Chromatic Sea.
Do you think
think
that's
so.
the same thing?
Well, if
Yeah,
it
it
is,
looks like it.
Well,
If
okay,
it
okay,
is-
okay. I think it is because those jellyfish thing came with Zephyr, and we know Zephyr went through the chromatic sea.
oh, and
Mhm.
we did see something like that when we were there.
Mhm.
Okay,
So I
Um,
think that's what he's talking about.
right. So here's the thing about the Chromatic Sea. If we go, you just kind of discorporate, right? That's
Mhm.
kind of the problem. So like here's my chief concern. We go and we discorporate, unless we find this great storm and we get their blessing.
Mhm. And who the heck could that be?
Well, in the Chromatic Sea there was like a big storm when we were there.
Do you think that's it? Wouldn't we die before we reached that?
Well, before we get too terribly involved in the Chromatic Sea, we need to consider what's in that egg behind us.
Oh yeah, that is a really big concern.
Because if this thing hatches, it's going to destroy the world as we know it.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can find our way to the Great Storm, we can plead our case for our existence, more or less. Assuming the storm is sentient.
Well, if we go, we may not be able to come back. Gosh. Okay, how many of you guys want to go? Raise your hand.
Well,
I
before
don't
we
need
take
that.
that boat, how did you get back?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is I don't know how I got back 2 times now. So
We just ended up on the sidewalk. All I remember is Zephyr took my helmet off, and then I felt like everything was falling apart. I felt like I was not going to exist, and I felt Navris's presence, and I reached out to her. And then I woke up on the sidewalk.
So you're saying that Navris pulled you out?
Yeah, I guess so. But no offense, Zephyr. I didn't say that you were there, so I still don't know how we got out.
yeah. No offense, I had no idea what I was doing either. Do you want to ask why Ellie sent us here and why she wanted to be here?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Does anybody have sending?
Oh, I sure do.
I mean, the flip side to that is we make a magic circle and bring her here, but who knows how.
Oh yeah, we could do the
Mr.
magic
Mystical.
circle.
Well, let's see what we could see how Mr. Mystic reacts to that one.
I'm sure
Like
they
a-
would react a lot to you putting down a magic circle that could bring other people here. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would go great.
What
So
if we
when
ask
you
really
Go
politely
wrong.
though?
so when you message Ellie, make sure she hears the fear in our voices.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm stressed. We might die.
Hi, Ellie. It's
So you're sending the message.
yeah. I'm typing it out. It's Mariah.
So as soon as you say hi, Ellie, you hear the individual speak inside your mind, interrupting your message. I would not advise that. You are free to
Make it-
continue sending your message if you would like.
Hey, Team huddles are sacred.
What'd you
Break
say?
the team huddle.
Team huddles are sacred.
You don't break the team huddle.
I mean, Mariah's just gonna kind of look at everyone and just be like, okay, so so here's the thing. I tried to send the message and
So you are cutting the message off at "Hi Ellie." Is that correct?
All she hears is "Hi, Ellie."
yeah, I think I am. We're wasting a third level spell slot.
Oh god.
As a response,
Accidentally send "oh shit" and then cut the message off because then maybe
Whoops,
she'll come
butts
help
dialed her.
us.
as a response, you hear, "Where are you guys? Just you need to put down the magic circle right now so we can come to your location. Is that understood?" At which point the figure will you will feel their aura sort of envelop the room as the violet light starts to expand.
I think we
Hey,
got fucked up.
I think they're mad at us. Hey, I'm gonna move to the back of this room and try to set down the magic circle. Okay, look, Mariah's just gonna move past everyone.
Well, hold
Oh,
on there.
whoops.
Hey, buddy, do you like comedy? I got some jokes for you.
If you would like to know, the casting time for teleportation circle is 1 minute.
You
I
say a
don't think we
minute?
have. I don't think we have a minute.
No,
You
no,
Dude,
guys.
I'll stand up for
Hey,
this.
hey,
Mike,
buddy, you like
Mike,
some
go ahead and
stand-up
say what
comedy?
you'd like.
As Mariah steps kind of towards the back, he would kind of step in this direction. He would.
Oh,
so, like,
hold on.
right-
You don't get to move yet. Hold on.
Oh, I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
Go ahead.
Oh, both of you go back.
I moved back. I moved back.
Okay.
You can move behind West Zephyr and yeah, Marcus, you can move about there.
Okay.
But you do see them getting increasingly agitated.
Okay.
And they'll say, "I told you you could not leave. Remain where I can see you, please."
I mean, I can see you. Can you see me? If I'm, can I move? I just like I have to pee. Can I just move behind a rock to pee really quick, please?
If you could please tell me, what are the surface level thoughts Mirai is having right now?
Oh shit, we done fucked up.
Good night.
It's immense panic. It's just like, who's gonna pay the bill in my apartment and feed the cat outside the complex anymore? And I just really am so nervous. A lot of
Yeah, so they shake their head and they say, "I think not. You will remain here. As I said, you have two choices. Come with me or be destroyed."
I mean, I just,
Your mama must be real proud of you.
well, guys, what are,
You know, I have some more questions, in fact. So with a C, it's the chromatic C, correct?
So yeah, the individual will nod. Some
Okay, good.
refer to it as such, yes.
So I've been there a couple of times now.
Yeah, they'll
Do
kind of like
you-
look at you and nod. You are infused with its magic.
is that really why you're blue?
Guess that makes sense. And like, he's just gonna kind of like have his hands behind his back, like in a kind of like a standing at rest position, just casually. But he's going to like try to signal, like point down and try to do like a circle, like with his finger.
Okay, yeah, I would say that I'd probably notice that because I'm standing behind him, almost like cowering.
So okay, so I'm infused, right? Would everyone else become infused? Is this like a natural adaptation? I'm kind of worried about them.
It is hard to say what would happen to them.
While
Because
he's,
I was
I was gonna say, while he's doing this, can I I have to do enhance. I don't. Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck this up. I I have to do enhanceability first. How long
Mhm.
does that take? Oh my god.
That's just an action of casting.
Okay, I would
But
like to.
I haven't.
Um,
Okay, never mind.
You have what? You have what?
I
You
think
have
I
what?
have enhanceability. If you want me to.
Okay,
use
so wait, I got the scroll, so I can just. It lasts up to an hour. Oh, it's concentration. Okay. No. All right, it's fine. It's fine, B. We might have to use yours. Okay, cool. I'm
you
gonna.
can still, even though that the spell is a minute long casting,
Mhm.
it's not a concentration spell. So casting it for that 1 minute doesn't require concentration.
But enhanceability is a concentration spell. So I'm saying,
Right.
like, in the event that something should happen between now and the time that I get to cast the magic circle. But let's, you know what? We're gonna try it anyway. So let's do enhanceability.
Before
see.
they start casting spells left and right, can I attempt to pull attention from the lantern dude?
Mm-hmm.
Marcus would probably try to step forward, kind of between the diamond and the wall,
Okay.
right to the edge of that aura.
That's okay. That's fine.
Okay. Marcus would say, I've been a blade most of my life, and it's just good business to ask, especially when, traveling between realms, how my services or what of my services would be required.
Mhm.
And he kind of looks at the violet glow and kind of looks back at this lantern mage, and he would ask, what does your lantern do?
Okay. So, you ever experience it when you're talking to someone and they're sort of half listening to you? Their attention is obviously somewhere else. That's the kind of response you get from them. They're sort of like nodding, but you can tell their attention isn't fully on you, and they're sort of giving you these half sort of answers of, well, you would be part of the storm, and this lantern is merely a catalyst for my power. But you can tell their attention is definitely elsewhere.
Well, I would say that Marcus would take one more step forward into this aura to see what happens. He'd probably like test it with his, left hand first, and wouldn't step forward if it felt weird.
Okay. Yeah, you may move forward. As long as you move forward, the individual doesn't respond. As soon as you enter this, you feel almost slightly lethargic.
Oh god.
And I can actually go ahead and post this for you. So you're not considered hostile right now, but you're not considered an allied. So this aura actually has no effect on you.
Interesting.
But being in it, I will let you know. The mage emits a strange bright violet light that bolsters allied creatures and hinders hostile creatures within 30 feet. So it's basically Bless and Bane, but in a radius effect.
Interesting.
Okay.
But at the moment, you don't feel any negative effects.
So I just feel a little lethargic. I don't feel like anything negative though.
Correct. And actually, this jellyfish would move slightly away from you.
Okay.
Should I go ahead while Marcus and Zephyr are like talking to the mage? I kind of want, like, above game, I kind of want Zephyr to I want more information on this being infused with the chromatic sea business. It's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
that's kind of
important.
that's my idea, is basically to distract them by keep asking questions. My intent with this, I guess, if I basically want to distract them enough that if Lux has to roll a stealth check, then she either gets advantage or Lantern person has to roll disadvantage, you know?
So that would apply if they weren't currently concentrating on a spell.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh no.
So you may begin talking to the person though. What does Zephyr say?
So how long would it normally take to be infused with sea or storm?
So like with Marcus, they sort of half listen to you. Mariah, is this when you begin doing the magic circle?
This is when I cast enhance ability.
Okay. What are your surface level thoughts as you're casting this spell?
Wow, God, I hope I don't fuck up this spell. I hope this works.
At that point, the individual will signal to the jellyfish, which start erupting with static electricity. You have one more chance. Come forward and come with me, or be destroyed. I will not tolerate this any longer.
It's just really hard to because you're like really scary and like I don't know. I just don't feel like you should just explain more to us.
Oh,
Well, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Since trust is typically earned by going both ways, if I were to trust you to take me to the storm, and if you can bring me back to show them that I'm unharmed, they're more likely to follow you into the storm.
The storm is a great distance across the sea. It is not safe for it to linger here. Therefore, we must travel to it. I say it is likely that you are unable to return, for by the time you would be able to, this world would be gone.
Is there a way to save our world?
You are merely nothing to this creature. When it awakens, you will mean nothing.
that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit.
So
Mariah looks
what,
slightly wounded.
so what makes you think you could destroy us? Specifically me. I mean, I survived an entire century inside the chromatic sea by myself, alone.
Zephyr's really cool.
You look not no offense, but you look a little, scrawny.
Is that a
And I-
threat?
Well, you've been threatening me, so you take some, hey, if you can't take a punch, then you shouldn't be throwing them, Mr. Glasshouse.
At that, they remain silent and sort of regard you with this cold indifference. If you wish to test the waters, by all means.
I already killed two of these things, so it's like
Are we rolling initiative?
I'm so
Marcus is
stressed.
gonna step.
Like
hey, I'm
Marcus
not
is gonna
here's,
step back once.
here's my thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to kind of move over this direction.
Okay.
I would just like to
Well,
move back.
I'm just gonna move over this way. And
step
actually,
back.
no, I'll move up this way. Like right here.
As everyone starts moving, they say, clearly you are a lost cause anyway. Is there anything you guys would like to say before initiative officially starts? Maybe to try and quell the animosity in the air?
Marcus would say that he wants to live, and to not take him up on his offer is tantamount to suicide.
I would have to agree with you.
Now, my question before I join you is, I have people I care about in my world. Is there a way that we can save them?
Your loved ones do not have a part of the eternity the Elder Storm offers. I see you as capable, reliable, advantageous individuals.
Marcus would put his hand back onto the diamond cluster and kind of look over his left shoulder.
Assuming he looks at everyone else behind him.
Yeah.
What is everyone else? What is their facial expressions, reactions?
I look very concerned. Mariah is worried. She's kind of like got like her hand like in her bag a little bit, like she's gonna whip out that scroll any minute now. I kind of wish I could jump into one of these holes and never
Mhm.
mind.
But you gotta know that the first moment you leave their line of sight, things are gonna get hairy.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not gonna do it. So I said I wish I could. I'm still in the line of sight. Can I back up like one more step?
As you like go to take another step, you will see them get in an offensive position. The jellyfish, again, you hear the zapping of their tendrils in the air.
She'll just kind of like hold up her hands and be like, no, I'm not doing anything. I was just stepping back. You know, just the rocks were a little loose here, the ground.
Marcus would look at Halo. What's his face look like?
He looks just terrified at the moment. He doesn't know what he's confronted with. If we were to get like the internal monologue of Halo, he'd be like, "How do we know what you're saying is true? How do we know we can trust you?"
With that look, Marcus would turn back around and face the mage, and he would ask, "Is this an all or nothing deal?"
As I said, you cannot return with the knowledge you have acquired.
Well, it seems like we have three options, which is join him, fight him, or flee.
Mr. DM,
Mm-hmm.
is there like any like loose looking stalactites or anything above us?
So the above you specifically, maybe, but above the lantern mage, they're closest to the sphere, which the ceiling is much higher above them as it sort of like arcs to join with the sphere. So there wouldn't be anything over them.
Is there anything that like if say shot at by a pistol would create cover between us and them?
Not enough for all of you, no.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus would test the waters with this. He would call out to the mage and Namish and ask him if he could join if the others refused.
Any who wish not be destroyed may join, and the Elder Storm. However, all that oppose will meet their demise.
I was really hoping he didn't speak Namish.
So
I
they
do.
didn't speak Gnomish back to you. You
Oh.
heard this in your mind, just like everyone else. Though you were speaking Gnomish, this person, this individual, seemed to understand you regardless.
Ah, fuck. It is a Nimbaz.
I would like to point out the fact the Nimbazi you met, Balthazar, it did not seem like they spoke directly into your mind. It appeared that they were just able to speak a language that you all somehow understood.
So
Are we punching or are we?
Marcus is real tempted to try and join this guy.
I mean, Marcus, I kind of gotta say, like, if you want to, I'm not gonna stop you, but I also really need you to shoot him for the rest of us.
I'm back briefly from popping popcorn. I have a question for the lantern mage dude.
Yeah, what's your question?
Just want him to like further specify how our world is going to be destroyed.
You've felt the destruction this thing merely tossing in its sleep could do. Imagine what would happen if it were to emerge.
Okay. Why don't we just not let that happen?
Would you stop us if we tried to stop it? You like its caretaker or something?
I have come here to make sure its progress is uninhibited.
But like, what
Hmm.
is it?
Yeah. That's kind of my question too.
Like, what is it, and why is it so important that you have to be here with it?
It is a creator of reality.
Feels like
Without
we
it,
wait.
you would not be alive. However, in a similar viewpoint, your destruction is what it will cause.
Is this the thing that created our reality then? Is that what you're saying?
Indeed,
But it's also going to destroy our reality.
worlds are created and destroyed. Creatures are born and die. That is the current cycle of things. The Elder Storm is eternal.
Kind of sounds like a cult. Why does it sound like a cult?
It is
You
a
know, I was
cult.
thinking. I was thinking that earlier too.
What does the Elder Storm want with the creator?
Could you make a persuasion check? Just because things seem kind of heightened
No,
at the moment.
I get it. I get it. I'm just
The Elder Storm simply wishes to cease the cycle. Let what's been created stay created.
Uh-huh.
this sounds like a doomsday cult.
Yeah, sounds like a cult
Kinda
to
does.
me.
Shit. We are nowhere near capable of fighting a god.
All right.
But But is it a god? We're not fighting a god. We're just fighting a guy with
A
a
mage.
stick.
We're fighting a guy
Yeah.
with a stick who happens to be backed by an eternal god.
Yeah,
And one's
okay,
about
but
to
I
be
mean,
born.
like, wait, hold on. We didn't get a timetable. Hey, when's this thing gonna get born? Like, do we got like 9 months?
yeah, when's the expectation day?
Is it still like, is it
We
still
gotta buy a present.
cooking?
When's its due date?
That is difficult to say. However, it has been expedited due to recent events.
Wait, what events?
It has developed a sibling, a twin, if you will.
Oh, that's cool.
Cute.
Where's the twin?
They will remain silent.
Right, just like kind of shrugged. She's like, "We've come all this way, and you're gonna murk us anyway. You might as well just tell us where the twin is."
If you are to know more, you will come with me.
Mm.
Oh no.
So just to clarify, before we I don't know, make a decision and possibly ruin our lives and the whole world, just to get this straight, just like the natural life cycle of our reality is coming to an end. That's what I'm getting?
It is inevitable.
But is it natural? Is this like the natural life cycle of reality?
Is death the natural cycle?
Kind of, yeah. Is this just like an abnormality? Jesus, I don't know what else to say to you.
Here's a question I have: if we maybe get aggressive, she like holds up and does quote fingers, and then we decide that we want to go, can we make that decision afterwards, or once we decide to be aggressive, are we done?
I, as a GM, don't know how to respond to that. You can almost feel them scowling under the mask, and they'll just kind of shake their head. To defy eternity is to defy the Elder Storm.
Right. Okay. So it's basically a one and done. So whatever decision we make right now is the decision that we're making. Right. We can't go back on our promise to the wow. So much for acceptance.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but how about we make like a tree?
And get out of here.
I can't be here anymore.
So I'm guessing you all begin to take your steps backwards.
Yeah,
And
would like-
doodly doodly.
I would like to move back one.
You know,
You
maybe
will-
if you were less sketchy and we had more trust in you and you weren't being so vague. I don't know, there was a
you'll-
textbook on this. We would trust you.
You will
Yeah.
see them
Mhm.
as they lift up their staff.
You don't want to
and
do
slam
that.
it against
Believe
the
me.
ground.
Oh no! Fuck me.
You do not want to do that.
Uh
I should have told you this, but I'm actually a god in disguise.
huh.
Should have led with that.
So we have already rolled initiative. First to act is the Lantern Mage.
Good. It's
I
not
am
like
going
we're all
Old
in a.
Testament on your ass.
It's not like we're all in a singular line or anything.
Oh, Casey, I didn't know you hadn't rolled yet. There we go.
Yep. If you paid attention, you would have noticed that I didn't.
Mhm.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I was making popcorn.
All right, how big is a 30-foot radius?
Fuck me!
big,
Always
too
with
big,
the,
too big, too big.
always with the fucking.
I have had it with these
Fireball.
motherfucking spellcasters.
I've had it with fireballs so much.
We did a shopping episode where I just buy a bunch of anti-magic stuff.
We
Let's
just
see,
need Marcus
that
to shoot this
is
guy.
15. Oh, that's a 15-foot radius right there. My God.
Oh, so yeah, okay. Fuck me.
All right, so this is a 30-foot radius.
Sergeant
You will watch-
Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
They will slam their staff down as erupting from this point is a aura of sickening radiance. I need everyone in that circle to make a
You mean the whole party?
yes, the whole party.
You might as well just say the whole party.
The whole party. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
A con save of all
I got it.
things.
17.
Have I?
Also a 17.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have my luck. Oh my god, I fucked this up.
Yeah, I'm not sure we
An
made.
11. Oh well. Oh, and do I need to roll for Battleby?
Yep.
Battleby got a 21. Okay.
Good to know. Halo, good job for you. So everyone who didn't get over a 15 or didn't get a 15 and over, you take 18 radiant damage.
Oh, if we do we take a half damage if we?
Nope, no half damage.
Oh, nice.
However, those that did fail also take 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
I have a question.
What's up?
Okay,
Could
we
I
got
use
it.
Flash of Genius? Wait, that's only
Uh,
+3. I don't think that would have saved me or Marcus.
So B, you take 19 or 18 radiant damage. Marcus, you also take 18 radiant, and you both have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Which at the first level gives you disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep.
Do keep in mind if you reach 6 levels of exhaustion, you die.
It will be
Great.
noted.
That is the end of the Lantern Mage's turn. The next to act rolled an 18 initiative. The Unknown Aberrations. This one will slide right up to Marcus.
Great.
You feel it sort of distorting the air with its vibrations, and it is going to make 2 tendril attacks at you. The first
Great.
one is a 19, missing. The second one is a 21,
That hits.
dealing you 5 slashing damage and 9 lightning damage, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
Okay, you are paralyzed until the end of this creature's next turn.
Great.
Wait, what's your AC?
15.
So this thing is actually in the radius of the violet light, so I'm going to roll a d4. With a 15, the first hit does hit you as well, dealing you another 12 damage. This aberration here is going to float lazily up to Zephyr. This one will float there and then use its teleport action to appear here. Marcus, you are currently paralyzed. B, Marcus, could you please make a Constitution saving throw as you're starting your turn in this aura? You are not affected this turn, but you are still paralyzed.
I'm not in
Beatrice,
the aura.
The blue aura of the sickening radiance.
Yep, got it.
B, please make a Constitution saving throw.
20.
You are unaffected this round. You may take your turn as normal.
Oh my god, I'm so... Guys, I don't know if we should stay here.
Yeah, I think we should leave.
Yes, I think we should leave. So B is going to start backing up towards the entrance, but she is also going to shoot her blunderbuss.
Are you disengaging?
No, I'm still... Is there one beside me? Oh, there is. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh my god. Okay, are we just gonna run away? I just need to know.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we probably should.
Okay. Yes, I will be disengaging. Or no. I guess I'm gonna move down further near Mirai, near towards the entrance.
Okay.
5, 20, 30. I'm gonna move Battleby off the map. So I can still see people. And then
Battleby can be with you.
Battleby is with me. I'm riding Battleby. When I disengage, does that mean Battleby still gets an attack of opportunity? Or somebody still gets an attack of opportunity on Battleby?
No, because it's forced movement.
Okay.
So I guess technically Battleby would have been making the disengage action.
Okay.
And you could have taken your action as normal.
Okay, then I would have shot the jellyfish thing that was beside me.
Okay. Yes, you may make an attack roll then.
Can I use the blunderbuss on Battleby?
The hand cannon, yes, because you are currently riding Battleby.
Oh, yes, excuse me. Also, this isn't at disadvantage because I have the gunner feat. Ugh, 11.
11 does not hit. Also, what is Battleby's movement?
40.
So far, you've moved 25.
Okay, then I'll move 15 more down.
Okay.
I'm piecing out of here, guys.
You have successfully left the range of the sickening radiance.
Exhaustion?
No, it does not clear.
Only after you take a nap.
Mirai, please make a Constitution saving throw, please.
21.
You're fine. You're fine.
Oh, great. I have to leave. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm just gonna move a good 30 feet. And oh no, before I move the 30 feet. Why won't you
Just so you know, the Sickening Radiance is a concentration spell.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Rewind. I don't think I'm in range. Oh, I'm just out of range for everything.
So let me read the description for Sickening Radiance. When a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a Constitution save or take 4d10 radiant damage and suffer a level of exhaustion. However, the levels of exhaustion created by this or caused by the spell go away when the spell ends.
Okay.
So regardless of how many you've accumulated, you are fine if the spell ends before you reach 6.
Yeah, but we wanna leave.
That is also an option, yes.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move here. Like I said before, I'm gonna move at 30 feet, and I'm gonna cast at a creature that I see within range. So before I leave this area, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Killer on the Lantern Mage.
What save do they have to do?
That's a DC 16.
And this is Wisdom. They aren't immune to being frightened, so let's see how they do. They get a nat 1. So yeah, they take 4d10 psychic damage. Go ahead and roll that for me.
It's already rolled. It's 19.
Oh, 19? Gotcha.
Yeah.
You
And they
project something that they are fearful of. You must make a wisdom saving throw. and they're frightened for the duration.
Yeah. And
Are you the source of their fear? I would
Happens in
assume
it.
so.
I assume so.
Okay.
It's visible only. It's an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears. Visible only to that creature.
Gotcha. Can you guys see their HP bar?
Yes. Did it go down? Oh, okay. Okay.
So 19 damage, and they need to make that Constitution save. Sickening radiance persists.
Okay. I am out. I move out of this as I said that I would prior.
Oh, now that you did something that affects them, I'm going to put something in the top right corner. It's okay if you can't see it. I can tell you what it is at. But would you please make an insight check for me?
16.
Is that everybody or just Mariah?
Just Mariah, because she's the one that affected them.
16.
Okay, you reduce it from 100 to 84. Something feels wrong to Mariah about this encounter.
Wrong how? Like wrong like I
Something
shouldn't be
like-
doing this, or
Something like you don't have all of the information. Something
Okay.
seems illusory or off about it. Deceptive, even.
deceptive negative, deceptive.
You don't know?
I relay that information to everyone. I'm like, hey, something is not right here. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't right.
Let me just yeah, so you guys can see the counter right now. Most of you can anyway.
What the fuck is that? I mean, it's
it's a
got a big
question
question mark.
Yeah, anytime you guys want to know what the counter is at, just let me know. But basically, anytime you guys do something that affects the Lantern Mage, you may make an insight check and potentially reduce this. Zephyr, that is your turn. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I wanted to give Zephyr a bardic inspiration on my way out.
You said that before he made his con save.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Zephyr, would you like to use that bardic?
It's
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. So that's 14. That's
That unfortunately is not enough.
I'm sorry.
You accrue 1 level of exhaustion and take 26 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay.
You have the
26.
remainder of your turn, though.
You need to get out of there.
All right. So before I do, what's the range on the hand grenades?
I believe you can throw it 60 feet. There's no attack roll. It's just a saving throw on who's ever in the radius. The Lantern Mage is definitely in the radius.
Yeah, Lantern Boy is gonna need to make one.
All right. It's a dexterity save, DC 15 or 5d6 piercing damage. They fail. I'll go ahead and roll the 5d6 for me. So 17 damage. Zephyr, could you please make an insight check for me?
Nat 20.
26. You reduce it from 84 to 58. You think it's just a trick of the light, but you could have sworn for a moment you saw. No, that's impossible. The Lantern Mage needs to make their Constitution save. Getting the bare minimum, or not bare minimum, but one more than the bare minimum to pass.
So was that counted as an attack, or?
Not an attack. Just something that affected the Lantern Mage. It does take your action to throw a grenade, though.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
You still have your movement if you would like to do anything else.
So let me see.
Mind you, you will, unless you have Step of the Wind, which gives you the disengage action.
Yes,
right?
as a bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as my bonus action. So Step of the Wind, expend 1 key point, take disengage as a bonus action. Yep.
Okay. You are just on the outskirts of the sickening radiance aura.
Am I out of it, or?
Oh no, yeah, you're out of it.
Oh, okay.
But Marcus is the only one who's currently left behind right now. Is that the end of your turn, Zephyr?
Where was I? I was like right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I come this way so I can see Marcus?
Yeah, you could have. That square you're pointing to is out of the radius.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, can I switch to that square instead?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. Just so I can get Isa and Marcus in case I need help them.
All right, that would be Halo's turn, which Halo can see the lantern mage right now. He'll do a good old. He's gonna look at you guys and be like, "Are we staying to fight? Are we fleeing? What are we doing?"
Bail.
Yeah, we need to bail. We got to set up the magic circle.
Should I cast haste to help Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. He will in that. Oh wait, he needs to make his Constitution save first. He's fine. Yeah. Then he'll cast haste on Marcus and Zephyr.
Good choices. Good choices.
And that's 3 sorcery points. And then run right there.
Yeah, this is a good place to be.
The lantern mage's turn. Do you all care so little for your friend?
No, we like him.
As he says that, he will begin moving towards Marcus.
Marcus, get away.
He's currently paralyzed.
Oh, shit.
No
I
one-
forgot about
We
that.
forgot that he was
Oh,
paralyzed.
God.
No one was able to help him.
Oh no.
We're so done.
I missed that part. I was playing up everything else.
What does he want to do?
Oh, no.
I think
Wow, why
he'll
did we-
just do a very simple shocking grasp on Marcus.
I feel like Marcus would just been like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" As we all ran away.
A 12 doesn't hit you. Wait, you're paralyzed, so it's at advantage.
Yeah.
So one more. A 14 though still doesn't hit you. So he swipes at you. You feel your body locking up from the electric energy. But at the last second, you're able to bring the butt of your rifle up and smack his hand out of the way. And they sort of like cock their head at you, confused. And then I think he actually entered his own sickening radius
He did,
aura.
in fact.
Yeah, fuck you, guy.
So
A dummy.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
So Constitution save. He fails his own save, so he takes 1 level of exhaustion.
And he
Great.
drops the spell.
He doesn't
wait.
drop the spell. He takes the damage and then sees if he drops the spell. Oh, that's the most I've rolled for that. He does take half of that. So 10, 13. He is definitely going to step away. But let's see if the spell drops. It does not. He literally, he got 13, which is enough to pass. No one dealt that damage to him, so no one gets to make an insight check. The unknown aberrations turns. They need to make Constitution saves. 1, 2, 3. All of them fail. So all of them will take. Wow, why am I rolling so good against them? Though they seem to be unimpeded by exhaustion. It is their turn. This one will take 2 tendril attacks on you, Marcus.
Okay.
The first one is a 14
Miss.
with an extra d4 is just enough to hit you.
Nope, I'm at 17 now.
You are at 17. Thank you for reminding me. So the first one misses.
Yep.
Second one is a 23.
That does it.
Go ahead and make another wisdom save.
20.
Okay, so your paralysis will end at the end of this creature's turn, but you do take 11 more damage.
All right.
This guy is going to teleport 60 feet right here. And this guy is going to move 40 feet right there. So unfortunately, the guy that teleported is unable to make attacks. However, the jellyfish will take 1 attack each, 1 at Zephyr and 1 at Halo. Let me roll to see who gets the attack first, because it can matter if haste is dropped. 1 or 2, it's Halo. 3 or 4, it's Zephyr. Okay, so it's going after Halo first. Tendril attack, that is an 8, so a miss. And then 1 attack on Zephyr, which is a 10 and still misses.
Okay.
Marcus, you are not paralyzed right now, but I do need you to make that Constitution saving throw.
Yep. 16.
You passed that by 2.
All
You
right.
are
I'll take it.
unaffected by the sickening radiance.
All right. Marcus is going to yell, "Go get Ellie!" And if I want to take my amulet of non-detection from my neck and throw it, who's closest to me? I can
Don't-
see Zephyr. Let's throw that
We'd
at Zephyr.
We'd have to attune to it anyway, though. So
Mm-hmm. Would that be
I
an
don't-
action, or would that be like a bonus
It
action?
takes an hour to attune to something.
yeah.
I'm aware.
Wait.
Okay, so yeah, you can freely throw an item up to 60 feet if you want.
Great. Throwing it at Zephyr. And he would then turn his attention back to the lantern mage and start and level his rifle at him.
Okay.
All right, rifle shot number 1.
A 16. I don't think I gave this guy shield. I did. He will use a reaction shield. Yeah, your first attack misses.
Okay, so that shield's in play for all my attacks, essentially.
Correct.
Right.
But you do have. Wait, are you at disadvantage? Or do you have a feat that negates the disadvantage in melee?
Well, he's hasted, so
I'm hasted, and I have the gunner feat, so I'm not at disadvantage.
Gotcha. So you have 2 more attacks left.
Yep. Shot number 2. Nope.
14 still misses.
26.
Nothing to do about that 26 though. So you deal 8 piercing damage with that. Go ahead and make your insight check for me, please.
7.
With a 7, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
But it does need to make that Constitution save.
Since I hit him, can I use my precision points?
Yeah, you sure can.
Cool.
What precision would you like to do?
That's an excellent question. I want to shoot in the head.
All right. Let's first do the con check for the Sickening Radiance.
Okay.
Sickening Radiance is up. Now this is to resist stun, right? It's a con as
Yes.
well.
Yes. Constitution spell save of 15.
He gets an 18.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you shoot it at the head. You see it like pink off the mask, and a crack develops in it. You can see like below it a sort of gray, colorless flesh, but you're unable to see their whole face.
Okay. Let's see. I still have my movement, right?
You sure do. Got 60 feet at the moment.
All right. So if I want to head this direction, I know this thing's going to take an attack of opportunity on me,
Mm-hmm.
but go this way.
So that's only, let's see, that's 45 feet.
And that'll be 50 right there.
Okay. Well, let's see if you get that far, because
Yeah,
you might
that's
be
fair.
paralyzed. So attack of opportunity on you. It's a 19.
Yep.
Dealing you 15 damage.
Well, I'm at 12, so that puts me down.
Oh my god.
So you end your
Oy.
turn back
Oops,
within
I-
range.
No.
Was I there?
Were you? I think you were one
I
square.
was
over.
here. Yep, I was right there.
Yep, that makes sense. Mariah, you still have that Wand of Dispel Magic, right? I think it's got 1 charge left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that
You-
could
you-
definitely be used, but
You
Beatrice.
think so?
Yeah, Beatrice, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, it still has 1 charge left, doesn't it?
I'm pretty sure it got shattered.
If you want to check that, Beatrice, what would you like to do on your turn?
Okay. I'm stepping across to get within range of this jellyfish dude, and I'm taking 2 shots with my hand cannon mounted on Battlebee.
If you move there, you will take an attack of opportunity
Immediately?
from this guy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was one behind me.
Mm-hmm.
JK, never mind. I will attack that jellyfish twice, and then I will have Battlebee attack as well.
Okay.
Guys, I'm really stressed, and I think somebody who's not me should go get Marcus. Unless you want me to send Battlebee.
Oh yeah, send Battlebee.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take these 2 shots and then hop off of her, and then I'll tell her to go.
Okay.
Ugh, 13 and 12.
I'll get him.
Both of those miss.
What'd you say, Ethan?
Oh, I'll get him.
Moran's
All
like,
right.
don't you dare.
Okay. If that's the case, I will have Battlebee attack.
Can you make it there?
Okay.
Apparently, I'm not rolling well today. 20. Why is Battlebee rolling so well?
20 hits.
10 force damage. Back up! Oh my god, you're in my space, you ugly thing. You deserve to be back in the ocean, not here in this cave.
We need to get
Um,
B. Just like, oh man.
What do you say, Ethan?
I forgot what the spell's called. Insults.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, we need to get our vicious mockery.
Mariah, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so it looks like I still have it in my thing, but I have it unchecked. So I'm not sure, but if you say that I have a charge of it left.
I swore it had 1 charge left.
It was so long ago, I can't really remember. It feels like, but
I think it's fine to say it had 1 charge left.
okay, I will use my charge of Dispel Magic.
Okay, that is your action to do so.
That is my action. Indeedly doodly.
The sickening radiance then fades, which for some reason I can't select it. Hold on. Oh, that just means it can't be dispelled, I guess. Is there anywhere you would like to move?
Not at moment, because if I moved here, would I still hold on, let me ping it. Right here, would I still be within the range of this jellyfish?
As soon as you move away 5 feet away from it, yes.
So here would be out of range.
Yes.
I don't want to move there anyway. I'm good right here. I can move into like my companion space though, right? Well, no, I'm fine. It doesn't matter. I'll stay here, but I get to that guy's got to make a wisdom save on Phantasmal Killer.
Is that on your turn or his turn?
At the
I
end
might have
of
forgotten to do that.
Yeah, it was at the end of his turn, and we were almost to my turn by the time I remembered it. So
let's just do that retroactively then.
Okay.
Phantasmal Killer. He takes that damage.
He's got to make a wisdom save. It's DC 16.
At the end of each of its turns. Please roll the damage.
I would love to. 4d10. 27.
Let's see if he makes the wisdom save. He gets a 22.
Spell ends. No damage.
Okay.
Fuck a duck. Okay. But I believe I do have a bonus action. I'm gonna heal Marcus. Use healing word on Marcus. He's within range.
Oh, just barely.
Just barely. And I'm gonna cast it at second level.
Okay. Also, anyone who had levels of exhaustion, you may clear those.
Whoop.
That's 10 healing for you, Marcus.
Thank you.
And yeah, that is my turn.
Marcus, haste does not end just because you are incapacitated, so you're still up.
Oh, good to know.
Zephyr, that is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. I am.
Just so you know, though these guys are threatening your range, they're sort of hovering off the ground. You can still move through their space.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna use another key point to what was it?
Step of the wind.
Yeah, step of the wind. That's what it was. So I'm gonna disengage from him as a bonus action. I guess just action slide under him or something, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at Lantern Boy. 23.
23 hits.
22.
As does a 22.
So that's 19 overall.
Please make 2 wisdom not wisdoms. 2 perception checks.
Was it insight?
That was
Yes, insight. I'm getting my.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 21. Pretty good. Make 1 more, please, because you attacked them twice.
25.
Holy Toledo.
so close.
So you're shooting this this individual, and they're like taking the hits, and there's just something so weird. You swear it's not. It's probably a trick of the light. You're just not sure. Is that the end of your turn? For
Wait,
everyone curious, the question mark is currently at 12.
When you say it's probably a trick of the light, what do you mean exactly? Like, what's a trick of the
It's
light?
just it's so weird. You swear you can see, but
See what?
that's the thing. You don't. It's probably nothing. It's the thing.
Yeah, it's probably nothing, Lux. Don't worry. I'm kidding. That's really all I can do.
Okay. Halo's going to take the disengage action and just move there. And he'll cast a good old spiritual weapon right next to the lantern mage and make his attack with it. A 15 would normally hit, but he is still under the effects of... Oh, wait, no, a 15 wouldn't hit. Never mind. Okay, lantern mage's turn. He is going to cast Marcus, you're 1 or 2, Halo 3 or 4, Zephyr 5 or 6. It's Marcus. Marcus, could you make a Constitution save, please?
I just gave Marcus.
That's a 6.
You will, as you look at this lantern mage, you will see the light from his lantern becomes blinding. Everyone who sees Marcus will see his eyes turn a sort of milky white as Marcus, you are blinded.
Oh no.
It is the aberration's turn. This one is going to take 2 attacks on you, Marcus, at advantage because you are blinded.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a nat 20.
Yes, it is.
Dealing you enough.
Down again.
And it'll use its other attack. It'll drift lazily towards Halo.
Oh no.
And make his second attack.
No.
For 21 hitting Halo, dealing him 11 damage. Halo has to make a Constitution save. Haste is fine. I'll roll a d4 for this middle aberration. 1 or 2, it'll go up. 3 or 4, it'll go down. It's going down. So I think it's fair that 2 attacks against B and 2 attacks against Mirai. So 2 on B. 1, 2. First one hits. I need B to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm really tired of your shit. What am I making?
Wisdom saving throw.
Sorry, I was like going to it, like because I was on my spell tabs.
No
Wisdom.
worries.
I'm so anxious.
You are paralyzed until the end of this creature's next turn. Also, you
I
take
couldn't use
14...
my last luck point.
I mean, if you would like to use your last luck point, you may do that.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
12. Oh my god.
The DC is 14.
All right, I'm using. Thank you. Using Flash of Genius to add +3 to that.
All right, you are not paralyzed. I know I said you had to announce it before the effect, but I've announced the DC already, so I don't have a problem with reminding you.
Thanks.
All right, 2 attacks on Mirai. Also, B, you are not paralyzed. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So you take 13 plus, so a total of 27 damage.
How many?
Hey,
27.
please. I was gonna use Battlebee's reaction. When you said nat 20 to do deflect attack imposing disadvantage.
You were gonna do it on the first attack,
When you said crit.
Well, you can't do it before you know the attack hits.
Oh, it's all
you
good.
can do it. You can do it on the next attack, though.
Fine, I'll do it on the next attack.
Okay. Is that the correct wording? What is the wording on that?
Well, it's a reaction.
Right. What does the reaction say?
The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender.
So you have to declare that disadvantage before they make the attack roll.
Okay.
So Mirai, you take 27 damage, and I need you to make the wisdom save.
All right.
Okay, you are also paralyzed.
Okay.
It makes its second tendril attack. This is at normal because you're paralyzed, but the defender gives it disadvantage. So nat 1, missing you.
The duality of man.
Hmm. That is the end of their turn. Marcus, I need a death saving throw.
Yes, you do. And so do I. Death save. Oh,
Okay, that is 1 success. B, you are paralyzed. Mariah, you are paralyzed. Zephyr, that is
Paralyzed?
your turn.
Wait, B's not paralyzed.
paralyzed.
B, you're not paralyzed. What am I saying? Go ahead, do your turn, my love.
Great.
Thanks.
My queen.
Thanks, bitch. Yeah, thank you, my champion.
Bitch. Oh my god.
All right, yes, you have your turn. What would you like to do?
Not be anxious.
Not be anxious?
I would like to not be anxious. I don't think my
Okay.
turn
Roll
can fix
wisdom
that.
save.
Well, now that you mention that, Ethan, I got a 6.
Okay, you are still anxious.
Sorry,
What would you
B.
like to do for your anxious turn, though?
That was pretty funny.
Well,
though.
first, I'm gonna get clammy palms and heart palpitations.
Okay.
What a mood.
Oh my god! I don't know how to help you. I start crying.
Okay.
I don't. What about how's Halo looking? How does Halo look? I can't see his health bar.
Halo actually looks pretty okay. He's at 46 out of 57.
Okay. Oh my god.
Heal Marcus if you have the ability to.
I don't have. Wait, I think I have potions.
Well, I don't think you can make it all the way up
I was
there.
gonna say I don't.
You
think I
cannot
can make
throw
that.
the potion into his mouth. No.
Rude.
Colby.
But you can pour it into mine.
Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh my god. I guess I'm just gonna shoot twice with my hand cannon at the one in front of me.
The that one has less health than the one above you.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot at that one
Okay.
twice. 16.
Was the 23 also a hit?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought the 6 from my wisdom save was the anyway, 23 and 16.
Okay. It will cast shield, but the first one will hit. So you deal 13 damage to it.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have battle re-attack. 17.
17 is not enough to hit. Mariah, you are currently paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr.
Well, I see Lantern, so I'm gonna aim for him.
Okay.
21.
21 does hit for 12 piercing damage. Go ahead and make your insight check.
11.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Do you guys remember what it was at last time?
12.
Yep.
In that
All right.
case, yeah, keep going.
16 misses as they cast shield.
What was his AC at shield again?
His AC with shield is 21.
Okay.
My god.
Well, I have a plus
You have a
10,
50-50
so
chance of hitting him, basically. You still have your third attack from haste.
yep. Well, for all you theater kids, I ain't throwing away the shot.
Hey.
Hi.
So
27.
make
Suck
an
it,
insight
Hamilton.
check.
12.
With a 12, the question mark counter is reduced to 0. You will see with your last shot, you hit the mask, fracturing it as it falls to the ground in pieces. And you will see the dead face of this person. Their face is devoid of color. Their hair is completely wilted, and the stars that were once in their eyes have vanished. But the most terrifying thing is that you see a thin silvery cord reaching from them to the ceiling above you. And as you follow the trail, you will see something terrifying. You should all be able to see what's currently on the map.
Not completely.
Oh my god, what is that?
What is that?
That is frightening. What that is.
That looks like some I thought that okay, so just based off the dynamic lighting, I thought it looked like Brussels sprouts.
I have no idea
will-
why.
You will see the massive form of a terrifying creature, an anglerfish, but in gargantuan proportion. Its eyes are smoky and filled with rage.
Zephyr's just gonna mumble nuts.
Yeah, we gotta. I think we gotta go. Hey, boys, I think we gotta go.
Agreed.
Oh wait, I'm paralyzed. Fuck.
Marcus is dying.
Hey boys, I think we need
Everything's
to
on
go.
fire.
I've added the creature to the initiative order,
Really
and it
big-
got a 16.
Oh, okay, that's the Elder Storm. Okay.
Zephyr, would you like to do anything else with your turn?
You guys ever play a Telltale video game before?
What's that?
It's like one of those like almost like choose your own adventure like games, where
Oh,
you're given options
yeah.
and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, it's like help Marcus or help Mariah.
No. Help Marcus. I'm farther away.
She
don't know
has
if I
the
can-
scroll to summon the fucking
Oh, yeah.
wizard.
Yeah.
I'm paralyzed, but I'm not down. So Marcus is dead. Wait, I have a scroll of revivify. But help whoever you feel like it.
I don't know if I can help Marcus with that thing there, so I hope Marcus pulls through because he's the only one who gets my old movie jokes. So yeah, I'm gonna fall back this way.
Okay.
Can I possibly just like pick up or drag Mariah?
Yeah, you can move her. You will, unless you disengage, take attacks of opportunities, though.
And you
can
might
throw it
become
if you want. Oh, what'd you say?
I said you might become paralyzed if they get you.
Though you are also hasted,
Yeah, I'm hasted. So
and you also have Step of the Wind.
as bonus action, yeah, I'll just use Step of the Wind.
So while you are carrying someone of equal size, your speed is halved. So far, you've moved how far?
I was right here, so like 30, 31
Yeah, 30 feet.
So I have
you're
10. So yeah, I'd be 5. I can get away from the squid, so I'm gonna drag her 1 foot over, or 1 square over. And wait, so if I action surge, could I use that to dash?
You
I
sure
think you-
can.
In that case, yeah, I'm going to action surge and gonna pull her all the way. Well, actually, okay. So if I action surge, then do I get my? Is it just
You don't get more movement from that, but if you take the dash action with that, you can move another 80 feet.
Okay, so that'd be 40 then. It's cut in half.
Right.
Okay, yeah, then I'm going to get her all the way over there then.
Okay.
All the way over here.
Yes.
Okay.
Halo is going to look at you, Marcus, as you're going in and out of consciousness, and he's going to toss you a quick healing word. Second level healing word.
Can I offer you a healing word in this trying time?
So you get 9 HP back.
Awesome.
And yeah, he is going to. He's still concentrating on haste. So he's just going to wait for you and hold his action to make sure you get out okay.
Okay.
The lantern mage crumbles to the ground. You see its face devoid of color and light as the link between the anglerfish and it are severed. The unknown aberrations, you will feel the air waver around them as almost instinctually they disappear.
Oh, good.
And you hear the elder storm terror.
You had your choice.
And with that, the cave will rumble as a ear-piercing screech resonates from this abomination. I need everyone within 120 feet to make a Constitution saving throw.
Where? How far away are we? I can't see it. Am I within? Are we within range?
You're 120, Stephanie.
You both are within range.
We're just within range.
What do we make? Con? Oh my god. I don't
Mhm.
have any luck points.
Yeah, 6.
15.
22. Oh, and
Um,
Battlebee needs to make one.
Okay.
16.
We're gonna get eaten by a fish. We're gonna get eaten by a fish. What a way to go.
Halo fails.
What a world.
Say we got catfished.
That'll be
Ew.
awesome. Wait, so Halo got a 17 and failed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
Are you doing anything?
Me? I don't have any more Flash of Geniuses or luck points.
Okay.
Yep, I used them all up last turn, apparently.
Screech
last-
of the Deep. The angler releases an ear-piercing screech. This wail has no effect on constructs and undead.
Oh my god.
So your battle bee is fine. Everyone who failed is immediately reduced to 0 hit points.
Is that everybody but me?
Everyone but Beatrice.
Fuck.
Fuck it, save us.
Beatrice, you take 42 psychic damage.
We're dead.
Oh my god. Have 11? Oh my god.
It is at this point you will hear a slight popping sound as
I don't want to be the only person. I don't want to be the only person left in the horror movie.
clinging to consciousness, you will see an individual appear as if through teleportation means.
Please tell me that's Ellie. Coming to save our asses.
It is not Ellie. As you look, you will see a somewhat older looking figure, though they have refined features. Parts of them almost seem inorganic. They turn to look at you, the only ones still conscious, and you just see them mouth the word run.
Oh my god.
As they hold up their hands and tome, chanting words as this elder storm terror begins thrashing uncontrollably before eventually they are banished and disappear.
Okay. How far
This
away is this
figure
person?
will begin walking towards you.
Wait, I just need my friends.
The individual will look at you. Now that you're getting a better look at them, the parts of their skin that seem inorganic almost glisten or sparkle as if they were made of a crystal-like material. Their eyes, rather than having normal pupils, are sort of layered in these shapes that allow the eye to move and look about. And at the center of their chest, you recognize what looks to be almost like an arcane configuration for a construct or a warforged. Are you okay?
Mentally, no. I'm not. I'm really not. Physically, kind of. Could be better. Could be a lot better.
You'll turn to look at your friends who are currently dying on the floor. They need your help.
Yeah. Am I okay to help them?
He nods.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give Halo a potion.
Okay.
I think that's just just a regular potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2. And then I will distribute to everyone. So everyone gets one after. So Lux, Zephyr, and Marcus do 2d4 plus 2. I am also going to give myself one.
So one by one,
Or-
you all wake up as Beatrice administers healing potions to you. Meanwhile, the strange figure will walk over to where the elder terror once was and begin inscribing a magic circle on the floor.
What are you doing?
What you failed to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you know Ellie?
There's no response. But one by one, you guys wake up.
I thought you were all gonna leave me in this cave, and I was by myself. And now there's this dude here. I don't know his name, but he's helping us.
This was not our finest hour.
This was not in the plan.
No, I dare say it wasn't.
I don't want to be an adventurer anymore.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's fair.
My back hurts.
Marcus would pull himself up by the crystal outcropping in the wall next to him, and he would look for the mist.
As you go to do that, the diamonds have actually been shattered due to the screech of this creature.
I guess I'm gonna like walk over to where B is with Zephyr. I'll bring Zephyr with me. Thanks for that. You know, I do have one of those scrolls if something happens. The revivify, so
Marcus would go over to the strange person.
He seems to be preoccupied casting a spell. You will see a circular pattern of runes begin to inscribe on the floor as he chants, holding his tome and outreaching his hand.
Mark's supposed to do an investigation on this guy, try and figure out who or what he is.
Sure, make a quick investigation check. So there's a slight glimmer to this person. Though they seem strange to begin with, you suspect that they are not entirely who they appear to be. They seem to be a manifestation of both material yet illusory magic.
I'm gonna let him finish his work and then probably ask him questions.
With the completion of the magic circle, you will hear an immediate popping sound as Ellie appears, looking exasperated. Is everything okay?
No.
oh good, I guess she didn't really need our help after all.
Yeah, you'll see her like take a deep breath. Oh, what were you thinking? Honestly.
Well, we saw a gnome and we followed her.
I definitely wasn't thinking big fish.
Yeah, I gotta say that
Wait, big fish. What are you talking about?
the giant storm, the grand storm.
She'll look at this strange individual with an inquisitive look, and he will meet her with a cold glare. She seems to like come to the realization of something and nod and say, "Ah, I see. Well, it's good to see you all are in one piece."
Was that a concern that we wouldn't be?
Well, I quite honestly believed you would set down the magic circle as soon as you arrived here.
See, that would have been the smart thing to do.
That would have been this really smart thing to do.
Are you guys just yelling at her across the way?
I think like steadily moving in that direction. Like,
Okay.
yeah, just like slowly coming over here.
Marx would tell her about possibly seeing Beatrice's mother, and that we felt the need to investigate before we complete the circle. And I would then ask her what, and like gesture behind her where the big, what do you call it? It was not pearlescent. It was
Opalescent.
opalescent. Thank you.
But
Opalescent
pearlescent
sphere.
sounds the same.
Yeah. Well, opalescence is actually prettier. But I'd ask her what she knew about it.
So yeah, she'll like look back and just look at you. You seem very curious for someone who just nearly died. Well, I believe we should be getting you all back. Yes.
No. We what is this thing? It's the world. It created us. It's gonna destroy us. What the fuck?
She'll look at the individual who just gives her another blank stare. She'll sigh and say, "Well, that's not exactly something we need to worry about."
Oh no, I mean I'm worried about it though. Like
I think you need to tell us because we're entitled to know. We almost died because you let us live in our pit of ignorance.
Well, to be quite honest, not many people are even aware of this existence. Yes, it is. This thing you see is the heart of the world, and though, yes, something is inside of it, but this has been here for centuries. The idea that it would just wake up one day is beyond comprehension. It's not anything to worry about.
Oh yeah, but it did though, and that was that earthquake, right?
A world quake.
It
World
shrugged.
quake,
Yes, but these have happened before in history.
not the whole world.
Do you know that for sure?
I would like to make a history check.
I think
Yes, you may make a history check.
I
Oh,
think
shoot,
that
okay.
that was something that we talked about last time.
21.
So with a 21, this is such obscure knowledge. There was only one other recorded event in which this occurred, and it was over thousands of years ago.
Ellie, look, Ellie. There's only one other recorded instance of this, and that was thousands of years ago.
Correct. And if that was indeed thousands of years ago, why should we have to be concerned for another 1,000 years?
The history check. Was it a world quake?
Mm-hmm.
I think is it happening more frequently now?
I mean, this is the first time it's happened in literally thousands of years.
Marcus would ask Beatrice what happened around the time of the world quake. Was there any kind of global event? Was there a massive war? Was there?
So, B, from what you understand, it's more of just speculation by scientists that this happened. They were able to, look at, fissures and, patterns in like plate tectonics, basically, to assume that this happened thousands of years ago. So it's more theory than anything, but there's enough science to back it up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so wait, what was your question, Mike?
If there was any significant world events that happened around the time of the Great World Quake.
Would that be another history check to know if this was thousands of years ago? Like, if there were any specific, like, major historical events happening at around that same time?
With a 21, you're not aware of any.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe we should ask our friend here. Not looking at Ellie, looking at the strange person across from me.
He will simply look at you, to which Ellie will say, "You must excuse him. He's not exactly here in person.
Who is
This
he?
is merely a simulacrum of who he is."
Sorry, what?
It is difficult to explain, but wizards, when they reach certain aptitudes, are able to make clones of themselves.
Oh,
Halo, will you be able to do that?
Actually, I don't think that's in my spell list. Sorry, no.
Wait, are you a sorcerer? What are you?
He's a sorcerer.
Oh, I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay.
Well, this guy, who is he?
yeah. Who's this guy?
This is my partner. But it feels wrong to introduce him when he's not actually here. I'm sure you understand. You will actually watch as the individual begins to cast a spell. The air sort of around him wavers. He gives one last final nod to Ellie, who raises her hand to wave, but thinks better of it as they disappear.
Fucking great.
Okay, so now that he's not here, he won't know that you're talking about him behind his back. So what's his name?
Mr. Mayor, I have a stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. Did Marcus leave the brass box with Klaus, or did he take it with him?
I think you left it with him.
I think I did too. Okay.
But as you think back to that brass box, you remember how I said his eyes were like overlapping shapes that allowed them to look in various directions?
Mm-hmm.
The assortment of shapes was actually the symbol on the brass cube.
Okay.
I
Great.
just realized that his name tag was available that entire time.
Yep. I saw
Tough.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you guys say something? It's fine.
I thought it was intentional.
Yeah, I thought we were about to get introduced.
No, but he does disappear. And Ellie takes a deep breath. She says, "Well, I must say you did aid a lot. Without you being here, he wouldn't have been able to scry on you to find your location.
Wait,
Though,
he scried on
Who
us?
is he?
he's my partner, Nicholas.
Who's your boyfriend?
He's not. She blushes deeply. She says, "She's not my boyfriend."
Your husband.
Insight.
You can make. You can make an insight check. Yeah.
Drat.
13.
Oh, everyone's making
Ooh.
insight checks.
I want
Let's
Battleby.
go.
Wait. Battleby will also be making an insight check.
Marcus.
I mean, with a
got a
24,
20.
with a 24, Marcus, she's not lying, but she wishes he was.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Wait, what did you say?
Marcus is keeping that to himself.
Wait, what did you say, James?
Boo.
They're
Boo.
they're not dating, but she wishes they were.
So Bee's gonna go up to Lux and poke her, like, I guess her knee with her elbow, and then just like raise her eyebrows multiple times at Lux.
Yeah, she's gonna like nod back and like kind of bend over a little bit and just be like, I know, right? Even though she has no idea. She's just pretending that she knows.
Anyway, why was your friend scrying on us?
How do you think I was going to be able to see this location to teleport in the first place?
Wait, why didn't you just send him here?
Well, it's very dangerous. Not. You had to be here so he could see the location, of course.
Okay, so what are you trying to do with this world heart? What have you been doing with this world heart?
I'm not trying to do anything with it. It's actually, and at this point, she looks at the shattered clusters of diamonds. You see her face pale, and she's like, "Oh dear, that is troublesome."
What?
Well, you see, the core, if you would like to call it that, emits a impossible to hear wave or resonance that is able to convert raw diamonds into this sort of gaseous material. That material is what I refine to make a particular potion of mine. And she looks at you, Marcus, remembering that you were the one to give her the potion back.
Mm-hmm.
Chromoplasm.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The
Marcus
sound
would-
is impossible to replicate, which is why I need to set up shop here.
Oh god.
Marcus would tell her about his experience with the mist that came off the diamonds.
Yes, I do recall telling you what my future potion might be capable of.
Yes.
Oh my god. Did Marcus told us, right?
I don't think he
no,
did,
I don't think
actually.
I don't think he
has,
did.
yeah.
I don't think he did either.
So yeah, you'd be informed as he told Ellie.
Oh my god. So do you like take it or like oh fuck. I can't
So-
believe that was the chromoplasm the whole time and I could have just fucking taken it in the office. Just like slaps her hand on her knee. So annoyed.
Well, the
Oh.
vial I had on my desk in my office that, might I mention, you stole, was my first successful distillation of...
Maybe you should have given your employees the day off. Then we would have never seen it. Okay, sorry.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
She just like side-eyes you, B. Well, that's beside the point. You seem very haggard at the moment. Would you all like to return to the 10th Kingdom?
Is McBucket okay?
Yes, McBucket is fine.
Oh.
You're not gonna give this stuff to Dr. Victor, are you? The
Didn't you guys say
chromoplasm?
that he like died, basically?
I don't think
Or
we
did you-
told her that. I asked her if she knew him and she was like, maybe. And I was like, okay, you're just curious.
I see. Yeah, so when you say that, she takes a deep breath and she's like, well, it was a deal of ours to experiment and test the properties of chromoplasm. However, I don't think that's a possibility anymore, as we are no longer speaking.
Yeah, he's dead. That's why.
Ah, and you know this?
Yeah, I watched him die. It was one of the great moments of my life, honestly.
I wish I could have seen it. He was a dick, to say the least.
Yeah, he shattered this stuff he called neoplasm in his hand, and he got all tentacly, and yeah, then he into the chromatic sea, never to be seen again. Best day of my life.
Well,
Kind of a freak.
if you say he's in the chromatic sea, I can assure you that he is dead, yes.
Well, I mean, he kind of became a big cloud,
I
so maybe he's not dead.
I can't say for sure, but any mortal who travels to the chromatic sea is more than likely deceased.
I just look at Zephyr. Okay.
We're going to fight another cloud later, aren't we?
Why are there so many clouds? Yeah, and Mariah just kind of like shrugs and is like, I mean, I've been there too, so that's how I know that he turned into a cloud and stuff, so it's all good. Don't worry.
Well,
How
shall
much of this
we-
stuff are you trying to bottle?
well, as much as I can, to be honest.
So here's a question for you. Do you think that that might be causing the big issues with the world waking up all of a sudden and shaking and killing a bunch of people like that? You know, with the world quake and everything? Seems
I-
kind of weird that it happened once, like thousands of years ago, like B said, and then it doesn't happen again until you start like bottling stuff. Seems kind of weird to me.
I bet my money that it has nothing to do with that. If you can imagine how big the world is, imagine how small, how minuscule this one little piece is. I'm just taking a fraction. That's all.
How much money are we betting again?
Yeah, how much? I bet you have a lot more money than we do.
Can I get that in writing?
Yeah.
So are we just going to ignore the world-ending potential in this globe behind us?
Are we gonna ignore the fact that Ellie's probably ending the world because she's like sucking the vital life silver chromoplasm from
For
this place
profit.
for profit? This is capitalism at work.
I
Profit.
hate capitalism.
She's
You
the
can't even afford to-
bourgeoisie that's running the
She's
entire
not
show.
bourgeoisie. I mean, she is though.
You can't even afford to pay your employees well.
Wait a second. Mr. Mayor,
Mm-hmm.
your opalescent sphere at this point, is there any kind of activity coming from it? Have we noticed any kind of movement or sound or anything?
No, none at all.
These diamond formations, do they appear to be natural or do they appear to be like grown?
I don't know if I can tell you that. If you remember when I was describing the crystal clusters, they have a hole in them as if something was inside them at one point.
Oh, like a
Mhm.
crab?
Maybe like a crab.
Oh my god, now I know.
That's where I thought this was going. That's where I thought this was
Oh
going.
my god. This is where the crabs. How the fuck did the crabs get to the other place? Oh my god, this is the other side of the dark well. Am I wrong? Am I right?
I mean, you haven't gone through a dark well for what you know, at least.
But it's the point of inversion, right? So it's like the opposite.
Mhm.
How do the crabs get here? How did the crabs get to the other place? This is a perfectly spherical thing, right?
Mhm.
And the dark well was a perfectly spherical room. So it was like a void, right?
Correct.
And this is in theory, if I had enough spatial reasoning, could I comprehend this fitting within that dark well room?
No way. This is immense, like far bigger than the dark well room.
Ellie, do you only know about this cave because of us, or you already knew it was here, correct?
Well, there's numerous caves just like this one.
How many?
It's
Where?
the across the globe.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Mm,
They all
are
have
you-
they all have one of these in them. She's pointing up to the big circle.
They all have the same one.
Oh shit. Oh, we're at the core, essentially.
Ellie, you don't plan on touching the core, right?
You don't have to go near it, and it would be far too difficult to even get close to it, if I'm being honest.
Okay, so that shows that you've thought about it. Okay, that does not reassure me.
What happens if you touch it? You don't know. Did you throw something at it? Have you ever
I'm
has
not
anything
gonna throw something at an ancient being. No.
How far off the ground is it?
Like very, very far.
Mm.
Okay.
I mean, but in theory, I could like if I had fly,
oh my
I
god.
I could fly up there.
How far can you get with the duration of fly?
I got fly for 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes? Going 60 feet, or is it just 30 feet per round?
It's 60 feet per round.
Oh, jeez. So that would be
And I could cast it at 4th level, which means I could make me and
60
Zephyr fly if I
60
wanted.
times 10.
600.
So that's what? 1 round, and then times 10 again.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you could get close to it within that. Yes.
But then I would also fall probably.
I have Featherfall.
bro.
I can cast Featherfall on both of you.
Okay.
You have already cast fly this day.
No, I haven't.
You did to get up the cliff face.
Yes, I did. You guys' plan has been aborted. I could do this if we come back another day. Which I don't feel like we're gonna be allowed to.
No.
Nope. Ellie, do you think it's a good idea if we touch it?
She's currently in the process of casting a spell of teleport, and she's like, "What? No, you all have done your job brilliantly, and now I'm bringing you back."
Yeah, I don't think that you should be let. Listen, lady. I
You're
don't
going
think
to
that
talk to me at when you're at 6 HP. Brilliant.
I hate to interject here. Does Halo have a diamond that he could use to like revive somebody with?
if he doesn't, I sure do have a scroll of revivify on me.
I'm asking more about the diamond.
Halo will produce a diamond from his pack, which, like the old crystals or like the demolished diamond clusters, you will see a vaporous material start coming from the diamond.
Very interesting. Halo, can I see that for a second?
He will walk over to you and hand it to you.
Marcus would kind of cradle the diamond in his hand or hands, depending how big the diamond is, and kind of look at the surface of the diamond to see if there's anything kind of coming off of it.
Yep, that same vaporous material.
I mean, like if the diamond itself is like being transformed into the mist, or if it's acting like a catalyst and just the mist is forming around it.
You are not sure.
Okay. Based on Mark's
you would need a microscope to see something like this.
Got it. Based on Mark's previous experience with the mist, he's gonna breathe it in to see if it heals him.
So it's not enough to heal you, but you do feel slightly relieved. Yes.
Interesting.
It's like taking the freshest breath you've the deepest breath of fresh air.
I have another metaphor. It's like
Sure,
when
go
you're
ahead.
anxious and you pop a Benadryl.
Sure.
No,
Oh man.
Maybe.
Okay, so I think we have a problem now as Marcus hands back the diamond to Halo. Thank you, Halo.
He'll pocket it.
Ellie, how many of these caverns are there? You said numerous? Like beyond count?
Most definitely, yes.
Okay. When we first got there, when when all these diamonds were misting? Was it wafting it in a direction, or was it kind of like hanging out with us, or was it kind of drifting up towards the opalescent
was-
sphere?
Definitely going towards the sphere.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, definitely seems like Ellie is stealing the lifeblood of the universe to profit.
Well, keep in mind when this thing cracks and hatches, the world dies.
So what, you're gonna cut off its blood supply? That doesn't seem like a good idea either.
Are you guys having this conversation out loud?
I am, yes.
Or is this,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this,
this
is
is
this in character?
No, this
Oh,
is in
yeah.
character. This is totally in character at this
totally.
point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, at this point, what Marcus has just witnessed is a giant, ungodly anglerfish trying for some reason to protect and awaken this thing that will eventually eat the world, or more or less.
Yeah.
Yes, that is interesting how it seemed to want to protect it, but also discourage the fact that it was part of the cycle of creation. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Zephyr just sobs in the corner. He wants to go back to fighting the mob. Simpler things.
So yeah, Marcus is just very much worried about this.
You're gonna kill the earth for what? Like eternal life? So the rest of us,
No, this is not about individual immortality. This is about maybe taking out half of these caves to further extend how long it takes for this thing to hatch.
Oh, I don't feel like taking out the caves is a good idea at all.
Why not? We're dead one way or the other.
I don't no, I gotta say, nobody fucked with this for thousands of years. Potentially, the only other person that might have fucked with it was, Nicholas, maybe, and that was thousands of years ago. And now we're back here with her wanting to mess with it, and yeah, that seems bad. The last time the earthquake happened, the world quake happened, was 1,000 years ago, and the last thing that's happened here is that she's feeling stuff, feeling lifeblood.
The thing is, this is a small fraction of what is on the world. There's no way by just taking this little bit that I could impact something this large.
How do you know that? You don't know that for a fact.
Let me prick your finger.
What?
If I prick your finger, do you see how it bleeds a lot? You might think you're taking something really small, but in actuality, it's having a major effect.
Have you ever
Pricking
heard
your
of
finger
the
doesn't-
expression "death by 1,000 cuts"?
Pricking your finger does not. No.
Have you ever pricked your finger? It bleeds a lot.
Death by 1,000 cuts, like Zephyr said.
Listen, this isn't even something that you all would need to worry about. This is something that would occur thousands of years later.
I mean, I kind of live here. I'm kind of worried about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about it too. And what if I want to have kids or something, and then they're gonna have to worry about it, or their kids are gonna have to worry about it? It just no, you can't do this.
I'm sorry, but you did a job. I don't know what you don't understand by that.
You didn't tell us everything.
And
Yeah,
I appreciate your confidentiality.
I didn't sign an NDA.
No one's going to believe you that there's a giant sleeping entity below the earth. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe me that they're making changelings in a lab either. But I know that they fucking
Let's go believe
are.
that I'm alive.
She looks at you, Zephyr, like, what?
It's a long story. You'll see it on TV one day.
Do you know of anyone else, Ellie, that knows about this creature? Does your friend Nicholas know about this creature?
Of course he knows about it.
Well, yeah, obviously whatever the heck was just down here. How old is he?
You know, it's hard to say. He's not exactly human anymore.
Okay, so who's to say he wasn't alive thousands of years ago, and he was the reason why the first world quake happened?
Because I'm the one who discovered this location. He had no knowledge about it, not from what I know.
This location. You said that there are locations everywhere.
Well, you can only imagine this is the world we're talking about, and well, you know how big the world is.
Yeah, so you're telling me that you found this and he never found any one of these.
It's not exactly easy to get to.
When we found the vial, what was the note with it?
I might have it in my notes here. Hold on 1 second. Present to Nicholas. My dear Nicholas, after numerous testing, it brings me immense joy to tell you the distilling was successful. I believe we have created our first successful vial. Though the amount of testing did deplete our supply quite a bit, it may be time we collected some more. Please enjoy, and I hope you are as pleased as I am. Looking forward to seeing you again. Love, Ellie. P.S. I tested it on a goblin first, not to worry.
Right.
You don't remember that?
I remember that. And I was like, what the fuck?
Just lucky goblin.
Oh, it was funny, actually. He was able to come out of retirement and go back to work.
Wow, that's so number one thing that I want to like extend the life of my workforce.
I dream about capitalistic labor.
I'm sure below minimum wage too. What do
No
you like pay?
holidays.
What do you pay them with tips? Jesus Christ!
You fire them if they try to unionize?
I don't know how she responds to all of this.
This woman is getting like verbally beat up by like a gnome and a drow, basically.
So Nicholas, you're saying Nicholas didn't know about any of this until you met him.
I was the one that showed it to him.
Okay.
Can I insight
What?
that?
Sure.
I don't believe this bitch. She seems correct to me.
Seems okay. Yeah. I'm not saying she's being deceptive. If she were being deceptive, though, let's just see what she would get. So Marcus, you got a 15.
Yep.
She is not being deceptive. She genuinely believes that she was the one to discover this place.
Okay.
Oh, you I should roll too.
Okay. Damn. Okay, Zephyr.
If that counts, because I rolled kind of late. Everybody's like,
Zephyr, you also believe that. Mariah, it
so-
seems plausible. She seems confident that, in her ability to make advances and discoveries.
Seems legit. I don't like her, but she's not lying.
You don't think there's
She's
anyone
not
else?
Giraffe either.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. Continue.
Boo!
No, what was that from, James?
It wasn't from anything. I just made it up.
It was a horrible, horrible pun is what it was.
All right, it's time to go. I will be leaving.
Pain.
Yeah, let's just. I guess we have to go, huh?
So you're sure no one else knows about these caves?
Fairly positive it's not exactly easy to get here, and not many people are willing to traverse the bottom of the ocean.
Okay. I think there's also the possibility that maybe she's really not causing the issue, and there's somebody else who knows about the caves who's messing it up. That could be a possibility. I still don't like her being down here, though.
Marcus is going to pick up one of the broken pieces of diamond, preferably one that has what he can tell as like the outside of the crystal, so that if he were to take it to somebody with a microscope, they could tell if things were coming off of the diamond or if it was a catalyst. Or are these shards too small?
Make an investigation check to find a suitably sized shard. Okay, yes, you are able to find a suitable sized shard, roughly 50 gold pieces worth. Okay. Well, if everyone is ready to go, shall we?
Look at that teleportation circle for a minute.
You sure can.
Okay.
Almost as if you were memorizing the runes.
Maybe.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd like to memorize those runes.
No problem.
Okay. I'm ready to go now that I've committed them to memory.
All right. She will hold out her hands to all of you and say, well, if you are ready, it's probably time for us to depart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that, she will grab all of your hands and teleport you back to the 10th kingdom.
Mm.
As you teleport, I just need a quick wisdom check, saving throw, not check. Okay, Marcus, you're fine. Mariah, you're fine. Zephyr, you're fine.
Hey, nat 20. Let's go.
Casey, you're not fine. I just need a obscure memory of yours. It could be the name of a childhood friend, the color of your favorite toy, just anything of consequence.
I forget Augustus's name.
Okay, good. You forget Augustus's name. Good.
Perfect. Wow, I can't wait for this to come up later.
But with that, you all are teleported back to the 10th kingdom and arrive inside Ellie's lab. You smell the concoctions brewing in the factory, and she looks at you all and she says, "Thank you so much for all your hard work."
Mm-hmm.
And she will hand each of you your additional 1,000 GP.
How much did we get last time? Oh, we spent it before. That's right.
Yep.
I remember. Gotcha.
But now you each have 1,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Hey, Halo.
Hmm.
Are you gonna give your money away again?
Well, I mean, that's why I'm earning it in the first place.
Do
But
you
also,
keep-
I don't worry, I don't spend all of it. I keep some for myself, and then I also make sure that he opens his bag, and you'll see like 5 diamonds in there. You know, just in case something happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Ellie and just be like, "You're sure, like, you're the only person that knows about this place?"
Most completely sure. Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Marcus would head over to Zephyr and say, "May I have my amulet back, please?
Oh, yeah. Hand it over.
Thanks."
By the way, and she looks at you, Mirai. I believe you never had the chance to inscribe the teleportation circle. Is that correct?
Well, here's the deal about that. I tried to, but it just kind of. I tried. An attempt was made.
Was it?
Didn't that Nicholas Flamel dude do it?
Yeah, he did it.
He did using his own spell slot.
That's fine.
I had the scroll out and everything, and I was getting it started, and I.
But you never actually cast the spell, so you must still have the spell scroll.
I must have dropped it in the cavern.
Oh, go ahead, make that deception check.
I want to assist and give guidance.
For the love of all that is.
This is happening in real time. You can't just retroactively
Wait, fine. Can I give her
guidance.
Can I give her advantage if I help?
How would you help?
I'd be like, "Oh, geez, I think you did leave it in the hall." Oh my god.
Yeah, it dropped.
That
I
doesn't
think
seem persuasive at all to me.
I do feel like it did drop down one of those big holes that seemed like it went down 40 feet.
She did get like paralyzed at one point.
I did.
It
really
just
must have.
All right. I've heard enough. Make the check at advantage. Damn it.
Deception.
Deception. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
What is it?
There's no way for her to beat that. So she just kind of eyes you suspiciously. She has no reason to disbelieve you, but she already had a lingering suspicion. So, but she lets you go with the scroll without any more questions.
Ellie?
Yes.
It's been a pleasure. Please pay your employees more. I'm leaving now.
Yeah, and as you guys go out the door, you will see, kind of acting as the foreman, Fitz on the factory floor, kind of like barking orders at people.
Aww.
And he turns to see you guys walking down the hallway. His eyes will light up. He like grabs one of his supervisors, tells them something, and they seem to take his place, where he'll immediately rush over to you guys. Hey, you guys are back. Well, you look a little worse for wear, though.
Yeah, nothing that a good nap won't handle, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna go sleep for a week.
So I realize you guys are like adventurers or whatever, blades, whatever you want to call yourselves, but and he's keeping this way on the down low. Like anytime a goblin passes, he's like trying to keep it as hush hush as possible. Well, you see, I figured you guys would probably need potions or whatever, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've been, experimenting, making my own concoctions, and I figured, hey, I could help you out, you could help me out, give you my potions free of charge if you just, test them out for me, make sure they're all hunky dory, if you know what I mean.
What kind of potions are we talking about, Fitz?
Just the run of the mill potions, like potions of healing, dragon's breath. Maybe I haven't managed to make that one successfully yet, but I just need people who's willing to test them. And I figured, hey, if they help you out on your your missions or whatever you're doing, kind of a win-win for both of us. And he like punches your arm lightly.
I mean, why not at this point?
All right, yeah. So yeah, we can definitely set something up. And he will give you his number, which it's surprising that he has a phone number now.
I'm so impressed.
All right. Yeah, great to hear you guys are
wait,
interested in that.
Fitz.
Yeah, what's up?
How's your pay?
I mean, it's a living wage. I get it, but the thing is,
Wait. Do you guys go out to eat a lot?
I mean, we meet up by the instant vending machine a lot and have a good lunch there and just chat it up. But
Oh, okay. Well, here, you can get something on me. And I hand him 10 gold.
he looks at it and he's like, "Yeah, I appreciate it."
Share with your buddies.
He's gonna think twice about it.
Hey, I'm learning from the best. And I look at Halo.
Halo like gives you a awkward thumbs up. I'm just gonna make a quick check. Below 10, he fails. Above 10, he succeeds. He is not going to use this at all. But he does take your money. He says, "Thank you, B. I'll."
What's he gonna use it on?
He kind of has that mentality of like, why spend what you can save right now? You know what I mean?
Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with it.
The failure was like giving into the temptation of like going to a Starbucks or something like that. He very much has the mentality of like, I could spend this $5 and be happy now, or I could spend this $5 and have more money later.
Wow, what a fiscally responsible goblin.
Far more than mine.
Which, I mean, you should definitely treat yourself to stuff, but he's in a very rigid mindset right now.
What a very responsible goblin.
But yeah, he takes the gold graciously. Thank you, B. I'll be sure to make these potions extra special for you guys.
No
right.
problem. Waffle House next week? Of course I'll pay again.
Yeah, that's you. We'll talk about it later, okay?
We'll call you.
Yeah, you got my number now. Yeah, it's like a business sort of thing. And he's like still trying to keep it on the down low.
Oh, you got like a business line. You know what? I'd love it if you took Ellie out of business. And we're like elbowing. I definitely whispered that.
Yeah, he's like very paranoid that you said that audibly, and he like elbows you. Ha ha! Yeah, that's real funny. That's a good joke you got there. All right, now you go on and get out of here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of work to do, and he'll like give you a wink and then go back to managing the floor. So the potions that he will be giving you guys will have random effects, though they'll still have the base functionality of whatever potion he tries to make.
Oh, that's good.
So it might be a more potent healing potion, but it might give you disadvantage on your next attack roll, so on and so forth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
And I'll have like a table to decide all of that. But Yeah, you guys leave Ellie's elixirs then.
Yeah.
And after a harrowing experience down below, today's session comes to an end. Also, do you guys recall anything about what the Lantern Mage said about the world's possible sibling? Specifically regarding that this world has a twin.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Radio D&D. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Radio DD Pod, and make sure to check out Drawforth Arts on Instagram. They created our podcast cover art and did an absolute amazing job. If you liked what you heard, please rate our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. You can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Plain Ethereal. That's PLAIN Ethereal.
I'm Ethan, and you can find me at my Twitter, at Badger_D, in as in the letter D.
Join us next time on Radio D&D.